Use intestine like scarf, climb intestine. You sling the intestine around your neck like a shawl. How glamorous. I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille. Eat the pumpkin portions just cut out of the head pumpkin. Damn, the pumpkin portion is a little too big for your mouth hole. You think to yourself, if I didn't have my trusty knife with me, I think I'd slit my wrists. Play the get out of jail free card. Of course, you forgot about your get out of jail free card. This is not a get out of jail free card. You are suddenly this guy. You are taking a strong interest in this door and what's inside. You think to yourself, I will probably go through this door no matter what other stupid idea pops into my mind. For the love of God, go through the door. You step through the door, which instantly slams behind you and makes a locking noise. You have a feeling it is locked. In the room is a wall which has 3 pumpkin-shaped recesses. One is a happy face, the other sad, the other scared or surprised or something. There's a fresh pumpkin on the pedestal and a carving knife next to it. The room seems to extend very high up. It might even go all the way to the roof up there. Carve the pumpkin into a surprised face. With your most determined face, you set about turning the pumpkin into a work of art. You really suck at carving pumpkins. Put it in the sad recess. You are not deterred by any theoretical discrepancies between your handiwork and the pumpkin speck, nor do you feel you have to put the pumpkin into the correct recess. Fits like a glove. Removing the pumpkin from the pedestal may have triggered some event, however. Drink as much as you can as fast as you can. You can't believe how stupid that idea is, but it's worth a shot, I guess. Plug up the hole with the pumpkin. You figure it's about time you took off that silly and uncomfortable pumpkin armor and put it to good use. There must be something that can stop the terrible flow of this water. Possibly some mechanism. Maybe right in this room. Carve pumpkin to match faces on wall and put them in. Maybe it's the surging, cruel water rising inexorably, but you're suddenly much more inspired to put concerted effort into refining your craft. You hone your willpower into that of a master sculptor. Each slice, each contour of the knife bends to your will. Yes, yes, the results are breathtaking, and the expressions are human emotion incarnate. Why are these pumpkins? Or fellow men wrapped within human condition. No time for reflection, though. As you wait for something to happen, you think, at the very least, maybe you could float to the opening in the ceiling, even though you're not a great swimmer. As the water engulfs your head, you hear other distant mechanical sound. Oh shit! Luckily for the cause of suspense, you are the other guy in the cell, wondering exactly what to do. There is a noise. A secret door opens to the adjacent cell. Those two have been long dead. You wonder what kind of moronic adventure they were up to. You guess you'll probably never know. Bring the gun along in case you have to off yourself. You pick up the firearm. You now feel powerful and confident. Unfortunately, there is nowhere on your person to pack the heat. The violin string seems to suit the purpose well. Jump out the window. The window to the cell is barred. Try to climb up the rope thing. You get the fishy feeling that this is probably more intestine. You've been climbing a lot of intestines lately. It looks like it goes all the way to the roof. It must be a very long, large intestinal tract. You were wrong. It's actually a small intestinal tract belonging to a slaughtered sperm whale. Survey surroundings, possibly sneaking a bite of ambergris. There is quite a panoramic view from up here. Surrounding you mostly is other prison buildings. Who knows how many poor souls are trapped in this idiotic facility. Directly in front of you is another building. You hear water gurgling from it. Just beyond are some mountains, which might be a nice place to escape to, if possible. You're not really sure what ambergris is, but you have a feeling it will be essential. You grab a liberal dollop and stick it to your pumpkin. Use harpoon to get across to building and shoot down hole. You pry the harpoon out of the whale, load it into the barrel and fire. The pulley mechanism yanks you swiftly to the other rooftop. Readying your pistol to be fired indiscriminately into the void below, you hear some murmurs along with the gurgling. The water seems to be rising slowly. Looking into his mournful, pleading eyes, you start to reconsider firing your handgun. You opt for the harpoon gun instead. You figure you might need the bullets later if you have to off yourself. Pull lever and reel in the harpoon. Okay, you think you've got it figured out now. Amidst lots of swearing and groaning from below, you nonchalantly walk over and pull the crank. Assuming this will trigger something right away, presumably with respect to the bars, you reel in the harpoon. The bars stay put, but a ladder emerges with some kind of control panel next to it a good ways down. Apologize to the man. You tie the harpoon tether around the crank so it doesn't go anywhere. Then you get down on your knees in preparation for one of your most sincere-sounding apologies, when something distracts you. A 5,000-piece jigsaw puzzle on the floor, partially completed. It looks like it was a picture of kittens. This looks like so much fun. Ask the harpoon man where the rest of the few thousand pieces are. He can't hear your question and doesn't really care to listen at the moment. Climb down ladder and randomly press buttons on panel. You get your button-pushing finger ready for a field day. You are disappointed to find it's a simple switch. You pull it nonetheless. Take off helmet and use for flotation. Flip switch again. You struggle to remove the pumpkin, but it is swollen from absorbing too much water. To express your current emotion, you try to twist it to the frowning side, but it gets stuck halfway. Though blind, you still manage to scramble over and pull the lever again. You are now the harpooned man. Point hugifier at pumpkin and activate. I can't imagine what this strange device does, but it beckons you. There are 2 settings on the dial. You leave it to pretty huge. You don't want to get carried away. You are that guy. Look around and thank Guy for quick thinking with harpoon. You look around. You appear to be surrounded by mountains and a shitty-looking forest. Also, there's a conspicuous stump there. There's got to be some way to get down from this pumpkin. Load gun and fire at stump while singing King Henry V. I am King Henry V, I am... It might be the blood loss, but you've definitely gone bonkers. You load the gun and fire it backwards through torso while reciting the play Henry V. You clearly don't know a single line from this play. You act fast with your trusty knife, freeing yourself before the impending collision. You are now this guy. Grab the other guy's hand and run off into the forest. Yes, finally free at last! Though, the victory is bittersweet. Your friend has died from blood loss. There is no victory. The feeling is vast emptiness. You are no longer bound by bars or concrete, but you feel more incarcerated than ever. You come to the heart-wrenching conclusion that the only true prison is loneliness. There is only one thing left to do. Thanks so much for watching this video all the way to the end and making it to this awesome message. If you enjoyed the video, don't forget to hit the like button and the subscribe button. It means a lot. And if you enjoyed it enough to want to know the second these long-awaited videos come out, don't forget to click the bell button. It is really important that you do that so you guys know the second the video comes out. Also, if you haven't already, go check out my other videos on this channel. I put a lot of work into those ones as well, and they're just as cool as this. Alright, see you in whatever I do next.